I got expired registration. You want to write me a ticket, I'm all for it. 147 days, give or take. Well, it's like this. The way I read the law, I can't legally register it. If I'm wrong, I'll pay the fine. I got no issue with that. But I don't want to get this thing towed. You know what I'm saying? And after 150 days, they can tow it. I can't do it legally. I'm just saying, the way the law is, I cannot legally register it. No. I can do it illegally. I cannot legally register it. It's the way the law is written. Don't blame me. I didn't write it. It's the way the law is written. The way the law is written. I understand that. Yeah, I understand that. But the way they've got the law written, I can do that. But if I do, I violate the law. It's the way the law is written. You go through 29A, it's very clear. Actually, I don't object. Not a bit. Because if I get a ticket for not having an expired registration, I can go to court, explain how I can't register it, and then maybe one of two things will happen. One, three things. One, they tell me I'm crazy as a, you know what. Two, you're right, sir, we'll make sure the law gets changed. Or three, nothing happens, and I now have legal proof that I don't need to register it because I can't do it legally under law. Either way, I'm fine.
As of June 2015.
Right.
Yeah. You have a copy of your
registration? Yeah, and the screwiest thing was when I read the law, it says the license plate has to be displayed horizontally. I don't get it.
So you're saying they won't let you register your vehicle?
Not according to law. I can register it illegally, but I can't do it without violating Title 29A.
Who's saying that? City Hall?
All you got to do, you read the statute, and the only way they'll allow me to register it is illegal. It's that simple. And like I say, either I'm crazy as a coot or I'm onto something. Either way, the only way to know is to find out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You have your driver's license?
Yep. Here you go.
Thanks. Oh, you got a print. Oh, there's your insurance. Come on. Hey, can you just turn your car off for a second? right, I read the statute in 29A.
Mhm.
All it says is that, you're required to, register your vehicle.
I
If
know
it's
what you're
between
saying.
30 and 150 days, it's $50. So,
Right. I
Um,
understand that's gone up to 70 since October 15th, but
um,
either way.
I'll write you out a ticket, and if that'll help you plead your case with the town office,
Yeah.
then that's fine. Okay.
Right.
I'll just do that. But I don't. I mean, I just read the thing in the 29A, so I'm not going to argue with you. Okay. I just
Right. I understand why you're confused. It is confusing.
yeah. What'd they tell you?
What they told me is the way it is written goes against what their rules are.
They won't. So you're saying they won't let you register it?
Only illegally. I know it sounds stupid.
I'm not. I just yeah. Yeah, you're right. It is $70 here.
Okay.
Give me a second, okay?
Oh,
Right.
Hospital tie. So why can't you register your vehicle? I'm confused on that part. He was
I
trying to fill me
understand
in.
that. The way the law is written, when you look at it in its entirety, which almost nobody does, all of a sudden you realize if I were to register this the way they want me to, I would be in violation of 351.6 and 2103.
Okay, why is that? Is there a special circumstance that?
Nope. It's how they set things up.
Okay.
Nothing special about it. Just they wrote the law in such a way that makes me believe one of two things is true. One, we're ruled by a bunch of mental midgets. Okay.
All right.
Or two, some of the most cruel, sadistic, underhanded people who are conniving like you wouldn't believe. And I'm not sure which one scares me worse.
Understandable. I know the way we make the laws are not very clear 90% of the time. So.
Right. And obviously, I'm not trying to cause trouble here.
Oh, sure. I understand. Yeah.
The only thing I don't want to do is get impounded.
Yeah. Well, obviously, it's not up to my call. I'm pretty sure you're not going to get impounded. So.
No, because it hasn't been 150 days. This close, but it hasn't been.
yes. Well, and that's my, I guess my biggest concern is, where do we go from here? If a few days from now, when you do reach that mark,
This will be in the yard and staying there.
Okay. Well, assuming you want a vehicle for transportation. So.
Oh, that's what Grand Marquis is for.
Okay. All right.
Oh, and let me tell you, I don't know why. I like this thing. But, it doesn't have the ride of the Grand Marquis.
Don't blame me there. Okay. But you own the vehicle, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you registered it before, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I listened to what they told me, which was against what the law actually says.
Okay. You're a Maine resident.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes.
Well, I've been here for better than 20 years.
Okay.
And I only left for a short time for before that.
Okay. So what in particular in the law is preventing you? I guess I'm confused on that part.
I understand that. And when it comes to court, I'll explain it.
Okay. That's fine.
Or after I get the ticket, I'll explain it to you.
Well, I'm just trying to understand because I want to know where you're coming from. And if there's an issue, I obviously want to know about it. Put it this way: I don't want to give someone.
No, I'll explain it after I get the ticket. Okay?
Fine.
I'm not trying to be mean here, but I also want the ticket. Isn't that the stupidest thing you've ever heard?
well, if there is a problem with the law and for some reason you're getting cut off on it, yeah, I can understand that.
Yes.
So, okay.
And there's only one way to go about it. You have to have legal standing. And until you get hosed, you ain't got legal standing.
Okay.
It makes no sense to me.
No, it doesn't, but...
That is the way it is. You know as well as I do. It's like, You know, it's like me. I don't believe in seatbelts. I'd be dead today if I'd worn one. You think I want to wear one?
No.
Why would I? Could have killed me once, could have killed me again. Don't get me wrong. They save lives. They take lives.
I understand that. Just because I enforce laws doesn't mean I agree with all of them.
No, but I mean, I don't know if you have or not, but I know there are cops out there who will say, I saw this accident. The only reason the man lived was because he didn't have a seatbelt. The same way they would say the only reason he lived was because he did.
It's one of those you can flip a coin, and I think the majority of the accidents they help, but there's obviously those that probably would have killed the person. So.
Right. And here's the question. Let's assume a seatbelt saves you 85% of the time and kills you 15% of the time. If you're in that 15%, do you give a bleep?
No. I do understand. I see both sides. I really do. I think that the law was created to save lives. The intentions were good, but I think we both know sometimes that isn't always the case.
Right. And I have a very strong constitutional argument against it, which is the preamble to the Maine Constitution. Forget the federal one, it doesn't matter. We have the right to life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. Further, I have the right to defend life, and, this is the screwiest thing I've ever heard, we have the right to obtain safety. Now, anybody who thinks knows that ain't possible. But, believe it or not, even though it's impossible, we have the right to obtain it. And if my safety means a seatbelt could kill me so I don't use it, constitutionally I'm covered. And that's why you'll not see me wearing seatbelts, because they are too dangerous.
Okay. All right. Officer's all set. We'll talk a little bit more.
Here's the paperwork back, okay?
Go. This would be easier if I hadn't just cut my thumb.
Oh, that sounds good. So, do you have? Well, I guess why were you at the university? Do you have affiliation?
Hoping to get a ticket.
Hoping to get a ticket. Like a parking ticket, or like just a?
The one that I'm gonna get.
The one that you're gonna get. Okay.
Dan, let me see your reg back again, if you would.
Just a second. See, the way I figure, right now, I've got all winter to fight it. And this thing don't see snow.
It does, Marquis.
Oh, if only this was cheaper than the Grand Marquis.
Well, I'm assuming it's 4-wheel drive, right?
No.
No?
2.
Oh, yeah.
Well, technically, it is 4-wheel drive.
The pen.
The pen to right.
Yeah.
Because if you have a dually, you cannot have a 2-wheel drive unless you're spinning on one side.
Okay, yeah.
But no, I went down to Florida and got it just across the border from Pensacola in Alabama.
Just requires, is that the same address on there as?
Yeah.
That's where you live, right? Right up to. Okay, just requires your signature. All it is promise you're gonna address the matter. You got 20 days.
What is the date?
11/26.
It's gonna take me a minute. I just.
Do you need another pen?
No, it's not that. It's
you got a cut?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you just.
No, I mean, I can.
Citation.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying. Just give me a minute because it's just stiff and sore.
Yep.
Just got stitches out today.
Oh.
It wasn't fun.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah. There you go.
All right.
I don't need to steal a pen.
Oh,
has that ever happened?
Right. I can. Even if you did, I think I could handle it.
Yeah. No, has that ever happened where you've forgotten
I got a second
it?
one. Yeah, there's an envelope for you.
All right.
Send it back. And then I screw your copy like a just said, this information on the back of the ticket. Got phone numbers and email address to address the ticket, and then hopefully that'll. My fingers are all like cold and stuff. So.
Yeah, and let me tell you, your cold fingers are moving better than this stiff thumb.
And I hope, like, at least if you bring them that, then you can understand that you have to register your vehicle. And,
right. It don't fit. You got to fold it.
Too.
You got to fold it to fit in the envelope?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
actually do. You have to fold it, like, horizontally. So
Somebody weren't thinking.
Yep. Here's your blue one. That's your copy, and that's a little extra for you. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry to hear your troubles, and you know.
Oh, that's all right.
That'll help plead your case. Then.
Yeah.
You know. Appreciate your honesty.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
All right.
Any questions?
No.
All right.
Except why'd you block me in? I weren't going nowhere.
Just standard sort of. I didn't know.
Yeah. I was sitting in there to write the ticket, and you know how it is. That's just the way we're trained. We don't like write traffic tickets. I know you're a swell guy, but you never know. You know.
Yeah. I didn't know pulling up. So.
No, I know. I'm not giving you a hard time. It's just like, what? I pulled up.
You did. Yeah. I didn't even... All right. Hey, have a good night.
Come back here for a minute.
Care.
Come back here for a minute, sir. Not you, him. You said you wanted me to explain it to you.
Oh, yes.
Okay. It's very simple. Title 29A, Section 351. Section 1. The vehicle needs to be registered according to this title. That's Title 29A, Sections 501, 504, and 515. Registration fee schedules for, I'm shortening, but automobiles, pickup trucks, truck tractors, motorcycles, mopeds. Now, 351.6, illegal registration. If illegal registration means registering something not according to its current use or types defined by law. As an example, only see Antique Automobile, Title 29A, Section 101, Subsection 3. Now, we know that that's what rules everything is 101. Now, under 2103, fraud and falsity of documents, I can't quote it exactly because it's worded weird for my thinking. Okay. But essentially, if I hand the Secretary of State a piece of paper asking for a piece of paper back from him, and I lie on that piece of paper, knowingly or willingly, I can do it accidentally, but I can't do it on purpose, then I committed a Class E crime. And you say, well, so far you're hosed. Yep. Until you realize what Title 29A, 101, 55, and 88 say. A pickup truck is a truck with a registered weight of 10,000 pounds or less. It used to be 6, but they just changed it. I got news for you. You can never have a legally unregistered pickup truck, because the second you're unregistered, you no longer have a registered weight. Now, more importantly, Title 29A, Section 88, truck. A truck is designed and used primarily to carry property. If you don't use it primarily to carry property, it isn't a truck. I don't use this primarily to carry property. I use it primarily to carry my butt around. Therefore, I cannot legally register it as a truck, because if I do, I'm violating 2103 and 351.6. You understand exactly where I'm coming from now.
I think you understand the 29A better than most of us. You're throwing yourself under the bus. If it was me, I would just go to City Hall and say, here's my mileage. I want to register my truck.
Okay. I'm not stupid.
I know you're not.
And
you're obviously not.
I do not jump half-cocked.
Right.
I like to be fully cocked or not cocked at all. And I don't like that 98%, because that 2% always hangs you. I've contacted the Secretary of State himself. I explained this. His reply was, so sue me. Happens 2 or 3 times a week anyway. The head of the Bureau of Motor Vehicles. Well, they wouldn't do anything. They couldn't refute my finding. I talked to one of the top state police officers. I honestly can't remember. It might have been the head of the Commercial Motor Vehicle Division. It might have been the commandant or chief, or the top dog. If not, it was somebody in the top 20. This was not a low-level guy. And he says, I've never heard that in 20 years. Nobody has ever brought that up, and he couldn't refute it. The Secretary of State couldn't. The Attorney General's office wouldn't do anything with it. And I sent an email to the Secretary of State, and I said, "Dear sir, under Title 29A, Section 101, subsection 55 and 88, what I have is not a truck. I would like to register it." Because in the law, it says you can submit directly to the Secretary of State, which I didn't know.
Right.
So I did. I said, "Here's my mileage, my proof of insurance. You give me, a registration that's not a truck, or you give me the numbers." There's another thing, like you put on a boat. So if you can do that, I will be more than happy to register it. No, because if it's weight, you got to register it as a truck, but it's not one.
Yeah, these bureaucrats, they get so locked in.
I know it.
They can't, think outside the box at all. One thing they know it's this, and I would just I'd end up banging my head against the wall from frustration.
Right. And understand, I have enough integrity. I might speed a little.
Right.
Sometimes it's impossible not to.
Right.
Especially with this thing and there's 3 tons and you're going down a bit of a hill.
Yeah.
But, I really am, and you saw my record, I'm a clean-cut guy. I'm a clean-living guy. I don't get in trouble.
Right.
And when I see something in the law that tells me, if you want to be treated like a law-abiding citizen, you need to act like a criminal, I take offense.
Yeah, well, I think it sounds like you exposed a loophole, and they don't know how to deal with it. They're bureaucrats, and that doesn't fit into their square peg round hole.
Right.
So, you're just one guy, fighting. If you call the Secretary of State, he says, so sue me. I'd be like, throw my hands up. Like, what am I supposed to do now?
So you understand exactly why I'm here tonight.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even put this on the road for 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
Because I'm going over and over and going, what did I miss? What could I have made as a mistake?
I don't think you did. I think you found a gap.
Yeah.
You kind of, it's embarrassing when you're, powerful government figure to, kind of get exposed, but it sounds like that's what happened.
Oh, yeah. Because, I have absolutely no fear of that. And I can afford to take it.
I can't. My kids, they take all my money.
You know what the problem is?
What?
There was that moment you went insane. You looked at your woman and said, "Hey, honey, what do you say we have kids?"
Yeah. That was the moment I went insane. Yeah. That was the moment from when I had money to when I didn't.
That's what everybody says. But, like I said, as far as I can tell, I am completely within the law as it is written.
Okay.
And, I'm not trying to be a pain to you guys.
No, you haven't been. Yeah.
I want to get this taken care of, because for me, the state should never say, to appear to follow the law, you have to violate it. And when I talk to the, head honchos, if they would have gotten something changed, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm not the sovereign citizen, which is an extreme oxymoron. Either you're the king or you're a servant. You can't be both.
Right.
Yeah.
Good point. Right? Sovereign citizen can't be both.
Or the free man on the land, which, by the way, I think was absolutely 100% completely correct 150 years ago.
Yeah.
Back when there was.
Yeah, but today, no.
Well, hopefully you can get something changed and
Right, but you can.
fixed.
Yeah, but you can see exactly where I'm coming from.
Yep.
Because I'm looking at this and going, this is just stupid. It needs to change. And by the way, once I go to court and I win, I'll have that piece of paper. I get pulled over again. I can tell the cop where to go and how to get there.
There you go. Hey,
Of course,
good night, all right?
thank you. You too.
Thanksgiving.
Thank you. And of course, if I'm speeding,
Yeah.
I'm going to be a little polite about it.
Oh, yeah. Have a good one.
Yeah.